Hey you guys, it's your girl Nessa. Welcome back to another makeup tutorial, and for today I have this a natural glam look with a pop of color, and of course you guys know I had to do pink. If you want to see me create this look, then just keep on watching. So I am going in with some brow powder, and I'm going to lightly fill in her eyebrows. She has sparse eyebrows, so I didn't want to go on with brow pomades because I feel like pomades tend to get a little darker on my lighter skin tone girls. I will have an in-depth video about brows using powders, pomades, and pencils coming soon, so please stay tuned for that. So now I'm going in with some concealer, and I'm going to conceal her underbrows. And this is a little bit closer to her skin tone, maybe a little darker, but I don't mind it because I am going for more of a natural glam look. When you're concealing the bottom part of the brows, I do recommend for you to take your time. I did speed up this part, but you want to focus on trying to make the concealer line underneath the brows as clean as you could possibly get it. Once I'm done blending out the concealer, I do go back and with some more brow product just to kind of tweak it to make sure both sides of the eyebrows are even. So now I'm going in with the KKW Beauty eyeshadow palette. I'm going in with this tan shade just to blend in her crease. So now I'm going in with a fluffy brush, and I'm going to be blending this eyeshadow into her crease. I do bring it all the way in into her inner part of her eye, and I'm doing circular motions. To deepen up her crease, I am going to go in with this mauve purple shade and put this right on the outer part of her eyes. And now I'm just using a fluffy brush, and I'm going to be blending this into the outer part of her eyes just to make sure that both the shades are blended. Now I'm using this sparkly gel to put on her eyelids. You want to go in with a smaller fluffy brush to blend this out on her lid. You don't want it to be harsh. This is a little bit more on the chunkier side, so I do recommend to use a fluffy brush so that the product diffuses out on her lid better. Now I'm going in with the Mercier primer, and I'm going to buff this into her skin using a brush. Now I'm going to be using this Born This Way foundation in golden beige, and I'm going to apply this all over her face using a foundation brush. So I like using foundation brushes because I feel like the foundation lasts a lot longer and it spreads out a lot faster than actually going in with the beauty sponge and applying the foundation onto the skin. I don't buff, I just kind of lightly pat and pull down. In with concealer that's about one shade lighter than her skin tone, and I'm going to apply this right underneath her eyes, and then I'm going to go in with a wet beauty sponge and blend it out. When blending out the concealer, you want to lightly pounce it onto the skin and spread it out the concealer so that it's evenly covered underneath her eyes. You do not want to pounce it where you're hurting your client, but you want to be able to blend it so that everything is all diffused and melted in together. Now I'm going in with a fluffy brush, and I'm just diffusing out her eyeshadow because I didn't want any harsh lines, because I wasn't going for like a wing look. I wanted to look more blown out. Now I'm going in with the concealer that's about 3 shades lighter than her skin tone, and I'm going to apply this underneath her eyes, her forehead, and her chin just to brighten up her face a little bit. So now I'm going in with this translucent powder from Mercier, and I'm going to apply this underneath her eyes. So I'm going to dip my wet beauty sponge into the powder, and I'm going to press this underneath her eyes, on her forehead and her chin, and around her nose. So now I'm going in with the Fenty bronzer and Private Island. I'm going to use an angle brush and apply it right underneath her cheekbones. So with this part, you want to hug your bronzer underneath the cheek, and then I'm going to pounce this around her hairline to bronze her forehead. So now I'm applying some translucent powder right underneath her contour just to clean up the bronzer a little bit. And then now I'm going in with the same exact shade that I bronzed her face with to contour her nose. So now I'm going in with some translucent powder and I'm applying it to the side of her nose. Now I'm going in with Kylie Jenner's blush called Pink Forever. You want to apply this right on the apples of the cheek and pull it back. You want to do big circular motions because the blush is basically the eyeshadow for the face. So now I'm just going back in with the foundation brush and just kind of lightly dusting off the translucent powder under her bronzer and the side of her nose. Now I'm using Illuminati from Artist Couture to highlight her face. When you're applying the highlight, you want to apply it right on top of her cheek and not on top of her blush. The highlighter should only be on the higher points of the face, and I only apply highlighter on the cheekbones. Now I'm going in with Tempting and I'm going to highlight the inner parts of her eyes. For the liner, I am going in with the lip liner from KKW Beauties in Pink 1. I'm going to use this as an eyeliner and tight line her waterline. Now I'm going in with that hot pink shade and I'm going to smudge this right underneath her eyes. When you do this part, you do have to use a small pencil brush and lightly go underneath her lashes and smudge it out. So now I'm going in with Nude 2.5 and KKW Beauty's lip liners and aligning out her lips. Now I'm just popping on some lashes and then finishing off the lips. The lipstick that I am using on her is a liquid lipstick, one of my favorites. This is Honey Bunny, and I'm going to apply this all over her lips. I felt like the lips were a little dark, so I did go in with a lighter concealer to apply it in the center of her lips. And then I'm just going to go in with some lip gloss and apply it in the center and have her pop her lips. So now I'm going in with some setting spray and setting her face. And this is the completed look. It was super easy, super fun to create. I love a pop of color, especially on the waterline. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up. Comment below what else do you guys want to see. And do not forget to subscribe. See you guys in my next video.